Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. It's nice coffee time. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Wow.
We got up. I wouldn't say early. It feels early, but it's not really. It's like,
I know, but either way, like we got out early, I should say.
We did.
I think that's what made the difference. Is like we woke up and we were like, whoa, we have a lot to do, especially because we've been out. We haven't been really home.
Right.
We're like, oh my goodness, like we need to go to Target, we need to go to the bank, we need to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
We have so much to do. So we didn't even make coffee at home. We went to Starbucks.
Yeah.
We had coffee and breakfast there, like a quick little, little something.
Yeah.
And we realized that it'd be fun to kind of take you guys into Target. It's always like a magical place with
really
lots
is.
of fun stuff to look at. We're also just trying to like keep it real with you, like we're home. We need to get stuff, so this is what's really happening in our lives. We're not out, doing something every single day. I wish we could be.
It's not always about, going to try some food or maybe going to experience something or an event. Sometimes it's just life.
This is the reality.
Yeah, but it's a best life though. Mm-hmm. So
Target's great.
Target is great.
I love Target. This is Target Adventures.
Target's a great company, and they provide. So
I'm actually really excited to see if they have because we haven't gone back to Target honestly since the last time you saw a vlog. So I don't know how long that's been. It was still
toilet paper shortage era.
Yeah,
I feel like the last time we were
paper
here.
towels, Clorox wipes.
Right. Remember when that was a thing?
Well, I mean, it still might be. We don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been back in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that we just haven't seen. So I'm just curious what everything looks like in there, and we'll kind of give you the rundown of what it looks like in like LA County, so you can kind of see.
Right.
And
I always like checking the t-shirts myself. I like checking the action figures. The GoPro area.
The toys are fun.
The toys in general. Sporting goods. And then whatever that one area that's like, it's seasonal kind of. It's
yeah.
I would imagine
so
it's summer right now. So I will enjoy that area.
But then I also wonder if stuff's going to be like changing over a little bit, because they start, well, never mind, maybe not now, because usually like August is when fall stuff comes out.
Oh, like back to school.
Well, like I was thinking like fall, like Halloween and whatnot. Binky wants pepperoni too.
Oh, we got to get pepperoni, yeah.
And bacon strips.
All right.
She has many things she would like to get.
All right, to the Target we go. All right, heading in. Look how cool is this? They have a little sign that tells you what's in stock, what's out of stock, and kind of like we were saying, look, paper towels and toilet paper and face masks, rubbing alcohol, gloves, all in stock, which is great. Still a few of these things out of stock, but look at the ratio of good to bad. That's awesome. And then, of course, the little makeshift sign. They didn't have this originally, but now they're, posting that up so that people can see it all the time. Required by order of Los Angeles County, guests must wear face coverings to enter the building. We're covered. Let's go. So tell them what happened.
So we came into the store and we were filming, like we got halfway through the store, and we've really just been enjoying the heck out of ourselves.
Sure.
And I looked at the camera while we were looking at, a cool toy in the toy section, and I was like, that's funny that the return looks a little silly. Do you see that? And long story short, we had been filming in time-lapse the entire trip. So why don't we show you some of that footage?
Yeah, here's some of the time-lapse footage.
Here's some of the time-lapse. So you can see that we spent an hour here.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a good time, though, but so now what you're going to see
and we'll have a good time again, but...
No, we will, but it won't be as genuine as it was, sadly. Halfway through, at least.
But we're going to do our best recreation.
So we stood here.
Well, the thing with the GoPro is there's 3 modes: photo, video, and time-lapse. And then there's modes within those modes. And it's very easy to switch out of video mode.
Yeah.
With the power button itself, we'll switch it. So, long story short, it's just, you got to be extra careful with this thing.
And we normally bring the GoPro when we're in the store because it's a little more discreet, and we don't want to,
freak people out.
Yeah, and be all up in their business with a camera like, hey!
Right.
So, that's what happened.
All right. So back to one, as we say in the film and television business. And the first thing we see when we come in, look, it's fireworks. They have an actual fireworks display. Celebrating. But the cool thing is, they got the poppers, and they've got like you can have a kicking party with this pack right here. Or maybe you want the thunder boom, I'm not quite sure. Or fun. Can't quite see. Someone has leaned the packages forward, but that looks like a good pack right there for 30 bucks. And then right across from Fireworks, look, Bullseye's Playground. There's his little tail wagging. What's he getting into? He must be very excited because why? Because it's 4th of July. Look at all this cool stuff. That's what he's getting into. And look, there he is with his head outside of that box. So they're calling this Bullseye's Playground, this little area.
Yeah, this little, although it's really empty.
It's like the dollar section.
Yeah, but normally it's like really full of stuff and there's not as much as normal. And I wonder why.
Yeah.
I really
Bullseye, why? Why is that? He's not responding. He just continues to wag his little tail up there.
It's so cute.
Here's 2 t-shirt graphics I enjoy. Margaritas. Looks kind of weathered and vintage. Right next to the vintage Scooby-Doo crew. Look at that.
Now tell your Scooby-Doo story.
I used to get called Shaggy all the time at work when I was a key card guy working shows, and the warm-up guys would always, in between commercials, talk to everybody and talk about what the crew was doing and, you know, what jobs people were doing and things like that. And then I'd walk across the stage in my green baggy cords, baggy t-shirt, my 90s gear. Remember how baggy we all dressed in the 90s? Maybe you don't, maybe you're young, but I did. And they called me, hey, look, on the mic, the warm-up guy would say, hey, look, there's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And the whole crowd would laugh and I'd wave and be humiliated and then go back to work.
And then we found some Disney shirts.
Whoa, hey, Minnie.
Looks like people have come through here a little bit.
And look, there's the crew, look.
There they are. I like this one. This is the one I picked up to show you. And it's like a magazine cover.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's all of our Disney friends.
There
so
they
we
are.
miss so much. And then there's the Dog Mom one.
Oh, Dog Mom with
there
Pluto. But there's Snoopy with his Sopwith camel look. And I was really surprised to see this. This is Keith Haring. Keith Haring was a graffiti artist in the 80s in New York City. Kind of invented that very simple stick figure-ish character, incorporated it into all of his work. All the action lines around it, the excited lines around the head, all of that was Keith Haring, and they must have made a licensing deal to have these shirts made. This is great. And then of course Willie Nelson, you gotta love Willie. Willie literally was my first celebrity, entertainer, singer, whatever you want to call it, person that I worked with as a Directors Guild member, as a stage manager, back at the Academy of Country Music Awards, and it was back at the Universal Amphitheater, which does not exist anymore. That is now Harry Potter's World or whatever it is.
Harry Potter World?
Yep.
Is that what it's actually called?
Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I think is what it's called.
Like
Making our way to the rear of the store where all the good stuff is. Good stuff's all in the, I think, is all over here.
tucked away.
Yeah, like,
So that way you go through.
well, like, I honestly, from this section to the toys and then to the seasonal, that's kind of my zone.
Yeah.
GoPros over there and everything. So it's like, this is where I live. But over here by the fitting rooms, look, there's a little statue of the real.
That's kind of to scale.
Well, it's.
It seemed a little stockier to me in person.
This one is, I feel, is just a little bit bigger than him. I don't think he's this big.
That's what I was gonna say, but he looks like he's a lot stockier.
Yeah, but this is, so this is a little statue of the real Bullseye, not the cartoon version that we saw up front at Bullseye's Playground. This is really what he looks like.
Because he's a bull terrier.
He's a bull terrier, yeah. But I feel like this statue is just a little bit bigger than the real one. I got to meet the real guy in Minneapolis, and there's just one of these dogs. The one that you see in the commercials is the one that it's always used. The makeup that they use for his eye, for his bullseye, is I can't even say it, hypoallergenic.
Yeah.
And safe for him, and it takes a while to get the bullseye done.
And he's so good, and he's like such a little movie star.
He's very well trained.
Yeah.
He's a PR professional. As we arrive in the graphic tee zone, one of my favorite spots. Hey, look, Taco Bell. And then I'm really digging the foam 4th of July hat. It's kind of my style right there. And then Katie, look, banana test. You could wear this hat when we do live streams. Yeah. There's even a cup of noodles shirt. That's classic. Right next to Pink Floyd. Oh, nice, Marvel.
So tempted to get it. Okay, done.
Look at Spidey hanging upside down off the R. PlayStation.
I love this shirt too.
Isn't that funny?
I love cup of noodles.
That's how most people got through college. Mickey Mouse, there he is. Pizza Planet, food, fun, and spaceports over your local star cluster, Katie. Okay, here's the band shirts. Beatles, Nirvana. I like the Bob Marley One Love. It kind of looks like a logo.
Let me introduce you to the shirt that I just got.
Oh boy.
I'm so happy about it. It's Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
And like, he actually changed his name to Warrior. Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, Roddy Ray Piper. This is a great shirt. It's amazing.
WrestleMania. Oh, look, Boys in the Hood, directed by former guild member John Singleton. Genius. Got to meet him at the DGA Awards one time. That's right, I'm name dropping because he's worth it. Katie.
What?
Question. What is the best bear?
A brown bear?
False. Katie the Disney bear is the best bear. Hey, look, tie-dye. That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And pink flamingos. We have spotted yet another patriotic zone for 4th of July. Not only do they have Pabst Blue Ribbon and Apollo Creed shorts, they've got Mickey Mouse flag shirts too. That is awesome. Kind of digging this one here. It's just ugly enough for me with the stitching and everything. Entering the toy area. Here we go. Road rug. That's pretty funny. And it's got little road patterns and you can drive your cars on it and stuff. That's a smart idea.
That's called waiting in the doctor's office.
Oh, is that what they have at the doctor's office?
Always.
All we had was Highlights magazine. That was it.
Dang.
Not sure if you know what that is.
No, I mean, it sounds familiar.
It was literally designed for doctor's offices and it was like an interactive book for kids. There was like puzzles and games and things to do, but you only saw it in the doctor's office. So when you saw it, you were like, I don't like that.
I don't like
that. You're not fooling me because I don't see this at anywhere else but a doctor's office. So
right.
And you didn't want to touch it because sick people were touching. Anyways, squishy human body.
I would love to get that so that every time you complain about something, I could be like, point to where it hurts.
Well, that's me. I'm squishy human body, aren't I?
You are a squishy
human
body.
So they made a toy for me. I've always wanted a Gravitrax too, by the way. This was something that as a kid in 3rd grade, my teacher, she had us build like ball bearing tracks. I guess it was to spark imagination and that kind of 3-dimensional thought. It's pretty cool.
Hey, look, what does Kaylee call this?
Oh, kinetic sand, but Kaylee calls it connectic sand.
Yeah.
Which is kind of smart because it does connect kind of in a way. So
yeah,
she's not that far off. No. Her name's probably better.
Yeah, we're like, it's kinetic sand. She's like, no, Auntie Kitty, it's connectic sand.
Yes.
Dude, look at all this Play-Doh stuff.
I know, look at the Play-Doh refills are out too. Look at that.
Wow, I would love to get some Play-Doh.
Play-Doh's cool. Oh my god. It's the Animal Crew. Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh, so he grows feathers.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, that's neat.
And then you shave him down again. That's great.
Hey, there's the Play-Doh camera too. Look at that.
Can go on a safari.
They've just really expanded. Look, Frozen Play-Doh.
Ooh, that's great.
Where's Frozen 2 Play-Doh though? I'm a little concerned, Katie.
Yeah, because Kaylee also, speaking of which, I'd be like, you know what? I really liked Frozen 1 better. She's like, no, it's not better.
But even funnier is that she'll say something like, hey, let's play Frozen. And she'd be like, no, let's play Frozen 2.
Yeah, let's play Frozen 2.
Hey, it's Elsa from Frozen 2. And a ridiculous amount of Play-Doh stuff now, look. All these different versions. Look at the pizza oven. Oh my gosh.
You can make popcorn and pizza, and that's what I want.
The mixer.
I need a new KitchenAid so bad.
KitchenAid Play-Doh.
You know what I just found? Kitra from Ordinary Adventures.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if they put it on video. I don't remember, but I know it was on her Instagram story. She found these little woodies. She showed these on her Instagram story, and I fell in love. Zoom up right here. Look at this little face right here. Are you kidding me? So there's 7 family members with grandparents, and you could get an owl family. You could get a cotton ball rabbit family. They have, oh my gosh, they're called the Who's family. And then this is the...
Oh look, and then you can buy some trees.
Oh my gosh, they have names. So this is the Knickknacker family.
The Knickknacker family?
The Knickknacker squirrel family. And this is the cotton ball rabbits.
Now look at the little room setups.
Yeah, they have, I'm gonna push this down. So this is their little, this is the doctor's office, it looks like. They have a Snellen chart over here.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing. And then over here, they have a little salon that they can all go to.
Get your hair did.
And then they have a connector set for walkways, because you can build a whole little town. And this is the family treehouse with elevator.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh. So it looks like look at his little, are you serious? Look at those little, oh my gosh. His little, what?
Look at there's an elevator too.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this guy.
This so bad. I've never wanted anything more.
Look at, he's got a cow in the little basket.
Let's get the squirrel family.
And then look at the house too. They got the house right there.
Oh.
And without fail, I always must visit the Star Wars section, even if it's kind of not really happening right now.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
I mean, look,
here.
there's about 7 action figure cards there. With the it's like the retro series, and they made the cards really large. And there's Lando. And this is the seasonal section. When, like we said, like it's summer. You know, look, everything's summer. Very bright, colorful. It's weird. It's like a beanbag, but it floats.
Yeah.
I wonder how that works. Look at the Sharkpedo. Crush is getting crushed by TikTok.
Oh, look, if they would have had a mermaid fin when I was younger,
That's a great idea.
boy, I would have been so happy.
That's really smart. So I noticed that the pool noodle has morphed and evolved with a character on the end. Look at that. Little blowfish pool noodle. Look at the frog bubble machine. And like we were mentioning, look what's starting to creep in is the back to school section.
Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
Wow.
Composition books, folders,
Pen.
your binders. Katie, it's a sturdy D-ring binder with view pockets.
Oh, I love the view pockets because you always put photos and
That's all I
clips
ever
of-
did. And as a kid, you know, back to school was a big deal for me because I always loved pens and paper and stationery stuff. Yeah.
This is what got me excited. Is when I got a new pack of, you know, Crayola markers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I especially loved the thinner ones. That was-
Well, it was funny. I wanted all the stuff. I need this. I need that.
Yeah.
I gotta have this. I gotta have that.
But then the
But did it really
realization-
help? Did I use it to apply myself at school?
No.
I did not.
No.
Look at this guy. It's a case. He's like, ah.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
It's like a pencil case or something. I don't know what that is. Some cool lunch boxes. Look at the Mario, and then the Minecraft kind of thing is like all iridescent. Look at that.
Look at these. And then by the end of the year, they're just destroyed.
Oh, they're trashed. Yeah, if they make it to the end of the year. All the backpacks. Looks like they've been getting cleaned out on the back to school backpacks here.
Yeah, I mean, you can use them for more than school, so that's cool. That rhymed.
All right, here's all the sports teams. I think it's like depending on whatever city your target's in, they will have the appropriate team represented, as well as the appropriate local colleges represented. When was the last time you saw the bicycle section completely cleaned out? Look at this. Because everybody's at home, and this is one of the few things that you can probably go do as an activity, as an exercise, as something to do with the family. Look at this. There's like no bikes. Wow. And the helmet section also, everybody's being safe at least, because the helmet section also cleared out. All right, the paper goods section looking solid. Look at this. Lots of toilet paper, towels. Look at that. I love seeing that it's stocked. This is great. Look at this. There was a time when you would have cared about this being so stocked, but I'm gonna walk through here and look at it and just, I feel like I'm in Fort Knox walking through gold bars. It'll literally be one of those things that, like, you know, when I'm really old and I'll be telling some young guy, like, you don't know, we had to ration all our paper goods. Don't know what it's like. This little area is called the picnic spot. Clearly geared for 4th of July with all this stuff. Look at that. Cupcakes and things. Cheez-Its, one of my favorites. Found some cool nightlights. Look at Woody. Sheriff Woody. And look, a Frozen 2 nightlight for Kaylee. Ooh, look at that. Reminds me of the float. And then there's Spidey throwing up the horns, shooting some webs. Oh, the claw. Check out these cool neon signs they have for kids for their bedrooms. Really neat with the rainbow. There's like a dinosaur head. You can write messages on some of these. That's really clever. The funny thing is when I come to Target, I always wander off and I lose Katie, but I think she's up at the checkout. So I'm gonna go join her up there now. And there she is. I have found you.
I checked out the cleaning products and
Checked out, get it? Because we're checking out.
yes, we're checking
Wow.
out. We're waiting to check out, but while we do, I'll, you know, show that footage of the cleaning section.
All right, Katie's checking out. Pinky and I are headed back to the car, but it's really nice to see their Starbucks open again because it was not open the last couple times we've been here. So really good to see that. So I noticed when you were loading the car,
Yeah.
you emptied the cart and you were about to, I think you were about to put it right up on that
No,
curb
I
there.
was not.
And then there was a hesitation and you realized, oh, I'm gonna get cart narked. I better go put that.
Absolutely not. I
cart
would
back.
never put it like right there. No way. I did that for a while. I actually did that like where you shag the carts. I did that for
Oh, you
a
did?
while. Yeah,
Because I know
so,
you know I watched that show on YouTube, so you probably were like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna get cart
okay,
guard.
so we have a few more errands to run. Just like I said, we have to like go to the bank and possibly the store. I got a couple of groceries here just in case we don't make it to the store, because we do have a lot today. We have to go get some more stuff back at the guest house.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, again, like laundry, just, you know.
I gotta edit the video that you're currently watching.
Yeah.
I know that's a weird time continuum thing.
I was so thinking that.
But
it was fun to go look around Target. I think sometimes, like, especially when we kind of can't really do too much.
Yeah.
I've noticed I've been watching videos that seem a little bit like going to the store. It's just kind of like to mentally escape and see what it looks like. You know,
and I mean,
you know.
It's changed since we've been here. I honestly thought that we wouldn't see any change, but there has been major changes. You know, there's new signage. There's a list outside of what's there, what's not there before you go in. The Starbucks is open. The stock is through the roof. There's just paper towels galore, tissue paper galore.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see the progress and where it's at now in this ever-changing, fluid world that we are living in.
Yeah, it's like every day something new, and you know, it's crazy, but it was fun.
It's a new zoo review coming right at you.
And Binky's happy because I got her some pepperoni. So that's like that's her favorite thing in the world is pepperoni, as far as like, you know, packaged snacks go.
It puts a pep in her step when she eats the pepperoni.
She just loves it. Anyway, so that's gonna do it. We're gonna go finish the rest of our things to do. Yeah. And we hope you liked it. If you do, please let us know by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel.
Yep, and we will see you next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.